Good morning, YouTube. Doing a short video here on carbon steel knives. Why buy carbon steel as opposed to buying stainless steel? Here I have 3 examples of carbon steel knives. Down here, the bottom knife, I have a Mora Garborg carbon steel knife from Sweden, Scandi grind. Beautiful knife. Great camp knife, great hunting knife, full tang. This one has a blue blade on it. Second here, I have a Baby Shark from Western. This is an L46.5 Baby Shark. This is from the 1940s. Also carbon steel, that's 1095 carbon steel. And then lastly up here, I have this old Navy fighting knife from World War II. This is a Camillus fighting knife. Ka-Bar made this knife famous. It was made by a lot of different companies. Camillus made more of these than anybody. This is a also 1095 carbon steel knife used in World War II. So the primary advantage in buying carbon steel knives as opposed to buying stainless steel is 2 things. One, the edges on these knives, once sharpened, hold the edge. And that's important. If you're out in the field and you're working, you don't necessarily have time or the means to resharpen your knife. You can pretty much depend on carbon steel that if you put a good edge on it, it's going to hold the edge. Secondly, and probably also most importantly for beginners, is that these knives are really easy to sharpen. 1095 is very easy to hand sharpen. I spend on average maybe 3 to 5 minutes on each knife sharpening my knives, and that includes sharpening with a coarse stone, with a fine stone, sometimes honing it on a honing rod and finishing it stropping, no more than 3 to 5 minutes. And boom, my knives are back and ready to go. So carbon steel, it does patina. This is patina. That's carbon steel patina. That's what happens to carbon steel over time. It's natural. Don't clean it, don't scrub it off. It's meant to do that. It's meant to look that way. It prevents oxidation, it prevents rust. Natural patina is a good thing for a carbon knife. Now, how do you prevent rust? Simply 2 things. Don't store your knife in a leather sheath, especially if it's wet. Make sure your knife is clean, dry. Store it outside of the sheath if you're going to be storing it for any length of time. If you're just storing it for a day or 2 or whatever, you're out in the field, it's fine. But typically, long term, don't store it in the sheath. And secondly, keep it oiled. Carbon steel loves oil. And it doesn't matter whether it's food grade oil, whether it's gun oil, linseed oil, mineral oil, does not matter. I use canola oil, I use olive oil on my knives that I'm going to do food prep with. But other than that, just some kind of oil on the blade. After you've used it, cleaned it, dried it, put a little thin coat of oil on it, and that'll keep your blade lasting nice and long. I love carbon steel. Most of these steels are basic 1095 carbon steels. They're not super steels by any means, but they're really easy to resharpen in the field, and they last forever. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.